What if I told you that there is a Great Wall in the Middle East which is equivalent to the Great Wall of China? Would you believe me? Legend said that it was built overnight, and the one who built it is still unknown. It may be a witch, it may be an army of jinn. No one actually knows. Today's story is about the city of Bahla, or the City of Magic, and its great mysterious wall in Oman in the Middle East. In the country of Oman, precisely in the city called Bahla, is a huge wall as big as the China Wall, but not exactly, because the Bahla Wall uncovers various mysteries and terrifying stories. The city of Bahla is even listed by National Geographic as one of the most haunted cities in the world, and was described to be the home of jinn or genies who lives in the empty stone houses of the city center. People even avoid talking about it or fear to be cursed by the jinn. It is the legendary wall of Bahla. The wall from outside is like any other wall. It encloses a historical fortress and town by its extensive remnants of 12 kilometers long, which makes Bahla the only walled city in the world. The city of Bahla is known by the density of its palm trees, mountains, and oases. It has 18 neighbors, but the three known part of it is its wall, its fort, and its souk, or market, all of which are said to be haunted by demonic ghosts and entities. Yes, a lot of terrifying paranormal stories were told about it, but the strangest thing about the wall by far is that not a single historical record is found about the wall of Bahla. Not about its architecture, not about its structure or its founder, but it always presented a home for different versions of tales of magic, told with vivid visualization as if each one of them was true. The first story says that the Persians are the ones who built the wall, since they occupied the area before the Arabs. The second story says that the wall was built by Banu Nabhan tribe, who ruled Oman for 5 centuries. The third story says that thousands of years ago, there was a war between the tribe of Bahla and a neighboring city. The king of Bahla used to pay tribute to the king of the other city to avoid conflict and fight. However, at some point, Bahla's king was no longer able to pay tribute, so he decided to gather his people and build a huge wall to separate his city and the other cities. Despite of the numerous attempts to attack Bahla, its wall kept it safe against all enemies. The fourth story, and to me the most shocking and definitely the most terrifying story, it is about 2 sisters called Ghaitha and Maitha, lived in Bahla and learned black magic and summoning jinns, which they used to help the inhabitants of the city with commerce and work. At the time, Bahla was a rich, prosperous city, and it was surrounded by enemies and potential occupants. So, the girls who are deeply attached to their city and felt a deep sorrow because their people always had to pay tribute to have peace. Therefore, one night, the girls decided to put an end to this situation. The next day, the inhabitants were stunned to find a great wall which surrounded the city and was built overnight. Rumors started to spread that the girls used their black magic powers to summon an army of jinn to build the wall overnight and protect the city from the greedy. Keep in mind that the wall is about 12 kilometers long. It has many surveillances, wind towers, army towers, and it has 7 doors, so it would be impossible to build a big wall in one night. The rumors went further to say that the girls Ghaitha and Maitha were not even human, but they were demons or they were jinns. None of these stories are confirmed due to the lack of historical records about the city or the wall. The only information that some archaeologists discovered is that the city is built between the 12th and the 15th century. In the year of 1987, the UNESCO marked the Bahla city as a World Heritage Site. It was until then that Omani government decided to start a serious restoration project. However, the restoration did not go easily, but was delayed by unseen forces. It's been said that every restoration work performed on the walls and the ruins of the castle was replaced by ruins and was undone, as if nothing had happened the day before. So, whenever the workers were doing their jobs on the walls and renovating it, the next morning they come back on the site and they would find it as if they had done nothing. Now, let's talk about the market of Bahla. It is one of the most ancient markets in the world. It kept its traditional wealth and traditional practices and artisanal products made through blacksmithing, texture, and leather tanning. From the exterior, you'd think it is a touristic market. However, stories about it being haunted are told throughout time, ghost demon stories and stories about magicians and mediums. So, if you are ever tempted to visit Oman, which is a beautiful country, consider visiting Bahla maybe and see what you could possibly encounter there. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment the video if you want any other video, if you're interested in any other topic. I'm going to try to post a lot more, and as always I'm going to try to look for stories that are original and that are not really common on the YouTube community. So thank you so much for subscribing. On that note, take care and stay safe.